Okay, they just lost. They just outright lost the game with that rotation. We're going back in the replay. I'm going to show you how this team just fucking threw randomly. Just, I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. We're going to go and look at it, and I'll show you exactly why they lost. This is why when people talk about, you know, mechanics all the time, and they don't have any macro, I just laugh. Put our vision on. Game's even. Well, it's not even, but we are farmed big. Lee is weak. Mid and jungle are huge. Bot lane's about even. I would argue that I'm massively ahead of this Lee Sin. Considering what he's built and what his objective was, he lost towers, top. He's down 50 farm to a GP. GP also went Klepto, so... Yeah, Lee's weak, bottom is heavy. Exactly, that's a good way to put it. So we back off, don't want to get caught. Pushing, we have vision of every single angle. This is really good. So that's why I'm playing the position. I'm just playing where I can safely stand. And then once I see the enemy team, push up. Just a quick safe shove, like not hitting every single creep, just pushing and getting out of the way. And then right here is where I typed, what the fuck? Because I was so lost. They all decide, this is some bronze shit. I figured that if Sivir's there, their bot lane and mid lane might be there as well. So I typed what the fuck in chat because I was just like, what are they doing? Because they're basically, in doing this, there's a wave mid and we push faster. A lot faster, actually. We're also closer to their base than they are to ours. So it doesn't really make any sense for them to all be here. Orianna's job, Orianna failed really hard here. Orianna's job, and this is why I harp on this all the fucking time, is to control mid waves. Control mid waves. And I would like to point out, although as this is just a clip, but like this guy, remember, I don't know if you remember, our jungler last game was flaming this guy because he said he didn't know how to clear waves. He literally just loses the game for his team outright with this move and not focusing on what his main job was, is to clear the wave. So watch, we push. What I'm doing here is I'm ulting to pressure the mid and to give options for the Lux to easily bind. So this is a move that a lot of GPs don't know to do quite yet. It can backfire too. Sometimes your teammates will interpret you ulting behind the tower as, oh, we're diving, and they'll just dive, right? That's not why. Like, the reason that we're ulting is it takes all of this space and it basically turns it into this, right? So it means that it's a lot easier for your mids and pick champs. It's a lot easier for them to hit shots, and it's also it's a lot more difficult for a team to defend. This is why I do this. A lot of GPs don't do this, and it's basically, it's a really good move to pressure a lane when you're on a siege. It makes it less likely for the mid to want to wave clear. And anyways, the Orianna repositions and then moves forward into the choke here, which allows for a nice and easy bind. And it's completely like, it's textbook zoning stuff, right? This guy shouldn't be standing there. He should be scared to move there, because that's what it is. Like, it's a trap, right? Lux hits the God Bind. Follow up with the barrel. It's a big pick, right? It's a huge pick. Their wave clear is gone. Now all of a sudden they can't clear the waves. Their Lee Sin's built full damage. Hecarim knows that. All in. Sivir's late to clear because Sivir decided to walk for some reason. So if we go back, watch how bad this Sivir plays, dude. Watch this. Huge, ridiculous misplay by the Sivir. Ridiculous.
Red team's turret has been destroyed. Team's turret has been destroyed.
Wherever Sivir winds up, it's infinitely faster to just back.
Red team
So,
double kill.
their team, just by bad rotations, they take a game where they're pretty far ahead and they just throw it. They just throw it in like 10 seconds. Little decisions like that in League. Every single decision that lost them this game had nothing to do with mechanics and had everything to do with decision making. And this is Diamond. There was not a single mechanical output. The only mechanical clutch thing that really was happening was the Lux Q. The Lux Q was good. But the only reason the Lux Q goes through is because they had no vision in their jungle yet. Because they hadn't been sieged yet, so they weren't used to that. So yeah, game-losingly bad move.